It's 8:30. That means time for our high beam. And as promised today, we bring in Holly Flickinger from Hospice Browse and Buy. It's the holidays. Holly, you're named Holly, and you've got the holly on your hat. And wow, I feel like it should be Christmas right now. So thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Actually, my name came from my mom and dad had a card game, a gin game at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom won.
Do you know what it would have been if Dad won?
Philomena. I was born on my mother's birthday.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you're Holly.
I'm Holly. It's a good fit.
I think so, too. Well, Hospice Browse and Buy, this has got to be one of the fun times of the year for people coming in and maybe doing some shopping for themselves, maybe dropping off some items. You know, I don't know. It just feels like it's festive. So what's going on this week? Because purses are in your headlines. What's happening?
Well, we're having 12 days of purse giveaway, and we have a featured purse we're giving away each day. A customer can come in. Well, not even a customer, just anybody can come in and sign up one a day, and the following day we will pick their drawing out of the drawing, and we generally just have a customer that walks in and we have them just pick it.
Yeah.
And then they've won the purse.
Wow. That's easy. How do they give you an email or some way to be notified?
We'll go ahead and call them. They'll put their name on the ticket and their phone number, and we will call them.
And so it's the 12 purses of Christmas, or however
12 days of purse giveaway.
12 days of purses. This is just day 3 now, so there's still lots of time, right?
Yes. And of course, Carrollton store's doing it. Both stores are doing it.
Okay.
So and there's some really nice purses that we're giving away. So we've got customers that come in and it was like, oh, I like that purse. What date's on that purse? So anyways, that's
a good
and
idea.
you know, you can always gift it out.
That's true. Wouldn't that be great? How much did you pay for this? Oh, I'd rather not say.
Yes. It was quite expensive when the person bought it.
Yeah, the first person. So that's going on. Does that include Saturdays or?
Yes. And it'll end on the 24th.
Okay, perfect timing. And Christmas items, you're not giving them away, but it seems like you're almost giving them away.
Oh, it's 70% off. And we're also including trees.
Oh.
Christmas trees. And our store, everybody must be getting new Christmas trees because yesterday, I want to say we got 5 trees in.
No kidding.
So both stores has trees. Yesterday when I left the Dover store, they still had some, and the Carrollton store still had some. So, you know, if anybody's looking for a tree, I mean, you can buy a nice little 6-foot tree for like $18.
Yeah.
Yes.
And real trees have gone up in price, and they're a little bit scarce.
Yes, they were saying on the television that they were like $100. People were selling them.
I think they're quite that around here, but yeah, a lot more than it used to be.
Yes,
so
yes.
It might be a great alternative right there. And that's off of all Christmas items?
Yes, all Christmas items.
That's amazing. So that's going on through how long?
That's going on through we're going to kind of determine, we'll probably go price point the week of Christmas.
Okay. And then we've got holiday hours, so explain what those are going to be.
Well, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, we'll be closing at 3 o'clock. And because the holiday being on a Sunday, we'll be closed the following Monday. So that would be December 26th and January 2nd. And that would be both locations.
All right. So no business on that day. Now, I ask you if donations are continuing to come in for the stores. I mean, I'm sure that varies just for no reason whatsoever, but it's holiday busy time. And so are people still dropping things off?
People are still dropping things off. Yes. You know, as long as they're clean and sellable, especially right now, people are getting their kids' toys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they know that they'll be buying new ones. So they're kind of flushing them out while they're still in school.
Sneaking them out the back door.
Exactly. When they drop them off at school so that the kids don't realize that their toys are gone.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're good toys though.
They're very good toys. It makes nice gifts.
Yeah.
And we do have some new ones that people have purchased.
So don't be afraid to make the donations. Again, those are during business hours. And what are some of the stipulations? We don't want things that are too big and heavy. And what else?
Right. We don't. Well, if they're doing clothing bags, that we don't want them over 25 pounds. Nothing comes on hangers. As long as the item's clean and sellable. If you're questioning, you can call the store.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you whether or not. Because sometimes there might be something that we were collecting in the morning that we were taking, but we may not be able to take it in the afternoon. It just depends on what those people have donated.
And if you know that you're going to need help unloading, you probably want to call ahead and make sure somebody will be at the store that's available for
There's
that.
always somebody in the back, always first to help. Furniture, if you're doing furniture, then we would like a call so we can make room for it. And they just pull up front, and then somebody will help them get. But we would like help also. So.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So talk about that for a little bit. If you can volunteer hours, is it more important right now, or is it just ongoing? It's just as important in January as it is in December.
It's just as important.
And do you need some people at both locations?
Both locations, we would use some volunteers. We can always use volunteers. And there's, people that say, oh, I'm on my legs. It bothers me. We have seats that they can sit down and tag items or sort items. There's always something to do.
The payment for that, when you get to talk to people, I think is almost, I'm not going to say, is the boss listening? Almost better than money.
Yes.
I'd like some of that too here, but then.
But yes.
Now, speaking of money, what does 8 for $5 mean? You told me that.
8 pieces of clothing. This is going on right now till Saturday. 8 pieces of clothing for the family for $5. Now, this does exclude coats, but it does hoodies, sweatpants.
8 for $5.
Yes. I might as well give it to you.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. My math isn't that accurate right here, but 60 cents a item.
You can't go wrong. Matter of fact, with the Christmas, yesterday out of the Carrollton store, I bought Christmas glasses because I'm going to go the full china, the whole bit of the Christmas dinner. And so I bought Christmas glasses. I bought 4 glasses, 4 styles, and then I only paid $1.80. So am I going to pack those up? No, I'm going to go ahead and redonate it. It's well worth just redonating it, and it was worth the money.
It's beautiful. You're renting them for $1.80.
Right. So basically, I had a set of 12 glasses, under $6.
That is fantastic. Why do we do this? Where does this money go when you finally sell the items and the process is done?
Patient care, because we are a nonprofit hospice, and not all hospices are nonprofit. So that all goes for patient care. And of course, we've got the bereavement camp for 50 kids in the summer. So that is good. And if anybody wants to ask about that, they can call the hospice.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. And you're available to for people to take a peek on social media, especially your Facebook page, right?
Yes, they can go in and like our page, and then they talk about that. They also have our sales. They also can come in the store and give us their email, and we can email them the sales, our weekly sales, or things that are going on.
You send out a blast on that kind of stuff then?
Yes.
Oh, wow. You're busy.
That's not my job part of it. My job is just to tell them what's going on.
You're overseeing it. How's that?
Well, no. Well, I pass on the information, and Ashley at Hospice, she goes ahead and puts that.
We won't see you again before Christmas. So up and coming in January, do you know anything? Can you give a hint? Do you know what sales might be? Or?
Yes. We're actually going to have the first week of January, we're going to have 23% off in our store.
23.
Yes, to ring in the new year.
Absolutely.
Now, that does exclude healthcare and furniture.
Okay.
We just go so low on those items that, but 23% is a nice sale.
That's a great start to the new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Anything else we need to know before I send you back out with your hat?
I just want to thank the community for the donations and coming in and buy. And I tell people, oh, you're dropping off and coming in to buy.
Yeah.
Pick up, drop off, pick up. It's a win-win for everyone. It's win-win for the community. It's win-win for hospice.
Well, people are clearing room in their shelves and closets. I mean, they've got to have something to replace that.
Yes.
Like on your Christmas table.
Yes, and I try to, when I buy something, I do try to redonate something.
Yeah.
Only because my husband's got that little grumpy face.
We won't talk about that part.
No, we won't talk about that. Oh, excuse me, I didn't say that.
We'll erase that part too.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, Holly, thanks a lot. And Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And as usual, I can't wait to talk to you again pretty soon.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone also.
Thanks so much. That's Holly Flickinger, Hospice Browsing By, our guest this morning here on the 830 High Beam.